Hello and welcome to ChinnyVision. This time, Eat Up Martha, take 2. Sorry, that's an Apple Newton joke, but look what I've got here. It's my Amstrad Penpad. Now, you'll remember, about a year ago, I got this Penpad in, and look, I can touch it now, because when you touched it back then, you got your fingers stuck to it, and you got a load of gloop on your hands, and it was basically covered in liquid hatred, because Amstrad put a lovely soft coating on these when they were new. Unfortunately, that soft coating disintegrated over the years and turned into a sticky gloop on pretty much every single one. It's just to do with the properties of the plastic. Someone explained it to me. It was very interesting, but I promptly went and forgot it again because plastics aren't really the most interesting thing. But the Back Office Show, top YouTube channel, Andrew Armstrong, go and check his channel out, said, I'll take that away. I reckon I can get that working. And I thought, yeah, right, because it wasn't actually working on the screen either. But he had a theory that the gloop was interfering with the screen and putting pressure on it, and that's why the touch wasn't working. And lo and behold, he cleaned it off with lots of very aggressive chemicals that I wouldn't want to touch. Did a beautiful job, and now, yeah, it's not nice to hold anymore, or as it would have been, but it's now an ugly, shiny plastic. But you don't get gloop on you, and the screen does work. And I've trained it to my handwriting, I think. Haven't gone any further than testing it. I've put my handwriting in this thing. Of course, it has handwriting recognition. The first portable PDA to do so, because this beat the Apple Newton to the market. Amstrad were up first by a couple of weeks. They had no idea Apple were developing the Newton. Apple had no idea Amstrad were developing this. Whereas Apple had state-of-the-art technology in theirs and charged a fortune for it. Amstrad charged £400 for this, I think. And it's basically Z80 base or some fancy Z80 because it's Amstrad. And yeah, it's nice to hold now. And all the hatred is gone. There's still a few marks on there. I could get those off. But I didn't think it was worth it. I wanted to show the kind of residual last bits of where the chemical treatment had been. Don't try cleaning one of these yourself. I know people who have. It's ended up pretty messy. You need some pretty aggressive chemicals to do a job on it. So let's see if we can get the handwriting recognition on this working and see what features the thing has, because we didn't do any of that last time. So here we are, and yes, I am popping this up on a Commodore 128 mouse mat. Press the button. Penpad. Now, I'm getting a reproduce on that up there and with you as well as I can, but this screen isn't fantastic. So we press the tick there, and we get a to-do list. So we should be able to press a button there, and I'm going to come over here and try and type something in. So try and do it. Beat up Martin. What we got? Right, yes, this apparently has been trained to my handwriting, or I have done that. And we've got our... You also had to put considerable pressure on this screen to make it actually to the point to write, to the point where you actually think you're going to damage it. Let's try again. Let's try and record video. It's really hard. I don't know what I wrote there. I thought you could scribble things out. You can't. One more go. Try a capital R. Capital R there, try that. Node. Okay, I messed that one up. You can get a V surely. O. Got a G when I typed in an O. Now, okay, my handwriting is rubbish. Yes, I find it hard to write on this screen. Yes, I'm at an angle, which makes it incredibly hard. but I'm not getting much success there. That's why a simple word like cat, since my cat is tearing around at the moment. C A T. No, trying letter O. Question mark. Z. L, capital L. M. N. Try P. Y. Try Y. Question mark. Try another Y. Yes, I got it right. I got one. It's like a game now. I've actually got it actually recognising something. Apparently this was always a problem. Some people had more joy with it. And some people said, actually, once you're more practiced in writing on it, you should retrain it. Once you got used to writing on the screen, you get far better results. But to be honest, apparently it never particularly worked well. Going on to the diary section. Actually, I'm going to put that in there. It let me set the date to 2017. It's Friday the 3rd of November today. And yeah, I had to do a lot of clicking to get through to month by month from 1993 to 2017. But it did it. And it's quite a powerful little PDA for the time. You can select your appointments and what you're doing and where. You drag your thing there to move the time around. You type in what you want. So, feed. No, I put feed cat in, but cat at. I can't see what I'm writing. I got the QAY. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it does that. How much joy you get with that, I don't know. You can also doodle on here. So we could draw a house. Oh, this screen is really. Let's draw it in 3D. Kind of isometric. It's like the person who we aren't allowed to name is cartoon time. Let's put a door in the house there and a couple of windows. It's not the best screen to write on, really. I don't know what this does down the side. It's a skeuomorphic thing here, isn't it? One of the first devices to have that. We got used to this kind of thing with scions and stuff. But yeah, you got all your things and then you click on your different bits. Can I save that? My wonderful drawing, new drawing. Yeah, it's gone to memory. That's saved for forever and ever and ever. We could draw a cat. Oh dear, no. What have I drawn? Whiskers. I can't draw the best of times. This screen is... What have I drawn? I think it's a cat. It's incredibly hard to write on the screen, and you need incredibly large amount of pressure to... Sorry, the shadows. A little bit of shadow from the light coming over there. I should have put a softer filter on the try left-handed. It's not making any difference, is it? I'm not left-handed, but so you need that's just dragging it across the screen with that's no pressure at all. That's with normal writing pressure because it's enough to tip the device up, and yet I'm still not making much of a impact on that. And you've really got to push down, and apparently that's that was normal. It's not a malfunction. You really had to press down on it. So no wonder this thing failed in the market, really. It wasn't what were Amstrad thinking. I mean, it's a pretty cool device in terms of what it should do. And as I say, with that soft coating, it would have felt very lush for 1993, but it's user-friendly. But really, it does very limited things. It's a phone book, it's a diary, and you can doodle things on there. No kind of word processing or spreadsheet or anything like that. It's too early for that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a kind of yuppie toy in an era where there was no money around because the country was in recession, and it was quite high price for what it did. It's no wonder it failed, really. It's a nice try at something innovative from Amstrad, and it's not their fault. Well, the handwriting recognition technology came from an out-of-house company, but you would have thought Amstrad would have gone, it's not good enough, go away and do it again. Or perhaps it was a limit of the CPU power in this thing. I don't know. Interesting curiosity to have, and thank you to the back office show for restoring it all for me and getting my pen back in the back there. It's not going to work. But yeah, it's a curiosity really, of no practical value today at all. And as I say, if you buy one on eBay, it's going to be covered in gunk, so you're going to have to get cleaning. Again, big thanks to the back office show for cleaning this up for me so I could show it to all of you.